Hackers have stolen a massive amount of personal information, including names, addresses, and even financial details. This data breach affects millions of Americans, spreading fear and uncertainty across the nation. It includes sensitive data like social security numbers, which are crucial for identity verification. It also includes home addresses, making it easier for criminals to target individuals. This breach is a big deal, and it's making headlines everywhere. It could lead to identity theft, causing financial and emotional distress for those affected. The hackers are called USDOD, a notorious group known for their cybercrimes. They stole the information from a company called National Public Data, which is now under scrutiny. This company collects and sells personal information, making it a prime target for hackers. They didn't do a good job of protecting it, leaving vulnerabilities that were easily exploited. The hackers are sharing the data on the internet, making it accessible to anyone with malicious intent. This situation is very concerning, as it puts millions at risk of fraud and other crimes. Anyone's information could be in the hands of criminals, leading to potential misuse. It's important to understand what happened, how it happened, and what can be done to prevent it in the future. Take steps to protect yourself. Don't panic, but be vigilant and proactive. There are things you can do, such as updating passwords and monitoring your accounts. Read on to learn more about how to safeguard your personal information and stay safe in the digital age. The stolen data is very personal. It's not just numbers and letters, it's pieces of your life. It could be used to steal your identity, leading to a cascade of problems that can take years to resolve. It includes your full name, which is often the first piece of the puzzle for identity thieves. It also includes your home address, giving criminals a physical location to target. Most importantly, it includes your social security number, a critical piece of information that can unlock many doors. Your social security number is dangerous in the wrong hands. It can be used to create new identities or access existing accounts. It's a master key to your financial life, allowing criminals to wreak havoc on your credit score. Criminals can use it to open credit cards, racking up debt in your name. They can take out loans in your name, leaving you with the burden of proving it wasn't you. They can even access your bank accounts, draining your savings and causing financial chaos. The hackers may also have other details about you, such as your email addresses and passwords. This depends on what National Public Data had in their system, which could be extensive. This could include your date of birth, another key piece of information for identity thieves. It could include your phone number, making you vulnerable to phishing scams and unwanted calls. It could even include your past addresses, providing a history that can be exploited. This is a serious situation that requires immediate attention and action, but you can take steps to protect yourself. Start by monitoring your credit reports and setting up fraud alerts. Update your passwords regularly and use strong, unique passwords for each account. Enable two-factor authentication wherever possible to add an extra layer of security. Consider placing a security freeze on your credit to prevent new accounts from being opened in your name. Taking these steps can help you regain control and protect your personal information from further misuse. It's unclear exactly how many people are affected. However, 2.7 billion records were compromised. The number is likely very high. This means a significant portion of the US population could be at risk. If you've ever lived in the United States, you could be affected. This is because companies like National Public Data gather information from various sources. Even if you haven't directly interacted with National Public Data, your information could still be in their database. This is why it's crucial for everyone to take precautions. This breach affects many people. It's important to be aware of the risks. Hackers can wreak havoc with your information. They can use your social security number to open new credit cards. You might not even know about it until it's too late. Imagine getting bills for things you never bought. Imagine being denied credit. This is the nightmare of identity theft. They can also use your information to impersonate you. They could access your existing accounts. They could even commit crimes using your identity. This breach highlights the importance of safeguarding your personal information. The digital world can be dangerous. Section 5. Are you at risk? It's impossible to say for sure if you are affected. We don't know if your data was part of the breach. It's safest to assume you are at risk. This is especially true if you've lived in the United States for a while. Even if you weren't part of this breach, it highlights the threat of data breaches. Companies big and small are targets. It's becoming more common for data to be compromised. Therefore, it's crucial to be proactive. Protect your information. Don't wait for a breach to happen. Take steps now to safeguard your data. Minimize the potential damage. Don't wait to take action. Protect yourself today. Section 6. Protecting yourself. The first step in protecting yourself from identity theft is to monitor your credit reports regularly. This is crucial because it allows you to spot any unusual activity early on. You can get free reports from all 3 major credit bureaus annually. This means you have the opportunity to check your credit report from each bureau once a year without any cost. These bureaus are Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Each of these bureaus may have slightly different information, so it's important to review all 3. When reviewing your reports, look for any suspicious activity. This includes unfamiliar accounts or transactions that you did not authorize. Pay special attention to new accounts you didn't open. These could be a sign that someone has stolen your identity and is using it to open new lines of credit. Be wary of phishing attempts. These are fraudulent attempts to obtain sensitive information by disguising as trustworthy entities in electronic communications. Hackers may use your stolen information to send you emails that look legitimate. These emails often ask for more personal information or direct you to fake websites. They may also send you text messages known as smishing, which are designed to trick you into revealing personal information. These messages are crafted to look convincing, but their goal is to trick you into giving them more information, which they can then use to commit fraud. Never click on links from unknown senders. These links can lead to malicious websites designed to steal your information. Similarly, don't open attachments from unknown senders. These attachments can contain malware that can compromise your personal information. Consider placing a credit freeze on your credit reports. This prevents new creditors from accessing your credit report entirely, making it harder for thieves to open new accounts in your name. This makes it significantly harder for thieves to open new accounts using your information, as they won't be able to get approval without a credit check. You can contact the credit bureaus directly to place a credit freeze. Each bureau has its own process, but it typically involves providing some personal information and verifying your identity. You can also place a fraud alert on your credit reports. This alerts creditors to take extra steps to verify your identity before opening new accounts. Taking these steps can significantly reduce your risk of identity theft and give you peace of mind knowing that your personal information is more secure. Section 7. Taking action. Authorities are investigating the data breach. They are working to track down the hackers. They are also working with national public data. They want to assess the full scope of the breach. They are working to mitigate the damage. Class action lawsuits have been filed against national public data. They failed to protect sensitive information. These lawsuits aim to hold the company accountable. They are seeking compensation for affected individuals. The government and cybersecurity experts are urging everyone to take steps. Protect yourself from identity theft. They are also working to implement stronger data protection measures. This will help prevent future breaches. Action is being taken to hold those responsible accountable. Section 8. The importance of cybersecurity. This data breach is a stark reminder. Cybersecurity is important. Protecting personal information is important. Stay informed about the latest threats. Learn best practices for online safety. Regularly check for updates from official sources. The Federal Trade Commission, or FTC, is a good source. The credit bureaus also provide guidance. Learn how to protect yourself from identity theft. By staying vigilant and taking proactive steps, you can minimize your risk. You can navigate the digital world more safely. Knowledge is power when it comes to protecting yourself. Cybersecurity is everyone's responsibility. Section 9. Stay vigilant. This data breach is a wake-up call. We must be proactive. We must stay informed. We must protect ourselves. Be cautious online. Monitor your accounts. Report anything suspicious. Take steps to protect your identity. Together, we can make the digital world safer. Stay safe.